It seems that every other day I have a day that's worse than the day that came before it, that made me feel as if there was really hope that I would get through this without too much angst, and that I could deal with it and just function on some level. Last night was terrible. It was one of the worst nights I've had. I couldn't sleep. I fell asleep, and of course it woke me. The pain was terrible. After yesterday's treatment, the position that they had me in was so painful that I just I couldn't get out of it. The pain was so bad at one point. I have a lot of stairs in my house. I had to walk upstairs to get something. And I thought, oh my God, how can I do these stairs? The pain in my leg was so bad, and I thought, dear God, don't let it be doing any damage. The tumor itself seems much bigger. Now, the radiation oncologist had said that it was definitely going to get irritated and that it would swell, and he felt that that could be an issue for me, and that could certainly interfere with my ability to drive. So it's just, it's so complicating. It's taking over my entire life. I expected to accommodate it. I expected to deal with it the best way I could and have some semblance of a tiny little bit of a life in between until I have to go for the surgery, because I know at that point I'm at the mercy of whatever is found and whatever shape my body is left in at the end of this journey. So little bit disappointed, little bit wondering how I'm going to make it through the rest of the week. It was not even 6 o'clock in the morning when I took my extra strength acetaminophen. I guess it felt a little bit better enough for me to fall asleep again. And I did manage to stay in bed till 8 something. I know I need something for the pain. I hate that I need something for the pain. I'm hoping that the pain is not indicative of something much worse. I don't know what to say at this point. I hate to sound down. I feel as if it's one day up, one day down, one day up, one day down. I was going to be going for my session alone today, but my friend Linda called me this morning because she was concerned, and she said to me, you have to have somebody take you. And I said, okay. I said, I will call. There were a couple of people who had offered, and I thought, let me call one of them and see if she's available. And thank God she was. So Demetra's going to go with me today, and Demetra's actually a great person to take with me because she went through her own bout with breast cancer not all that long ago, and she actually went for her radiation treatment to the same place. So she is aware of it, and she's certainly aware of a lot of things that go on in the course of treatment. She had no issues with her radiation, but then again, I don't know how many fields they had to radiate. I know she said that when she went in there for the radiation, it was so fast, she was in and she was out. For me, it's longer because of the different places they have to hit. And the torment of lying there in that position that feels like it's going to rip my leg. There are no words. So I'm going to have to give in to something. I'm going to ask for something that I can take that won't interfere with my high blood pressure and that will allow me to still function. That's not going to make me either so tired that I can't function, or that I have other symptoms that are intolerable. So I'm going to be on my way in a little bit. She will be here, I guess she'll be here in about a half hour. And I will be ready to go, and pray for me today. Of course, by the time you see this, it'll be all over. And I will have treatment number 9 in the can, as they say. So we shall see. Let me show you what I'm wearing today. Again, it's just a very simple top. It's in a burnt orange. I think it might have been Chico's, but then again, it might not. I'm wearing a pair of leggings or jeggings that are also Chico's. This is from the Zenergy collection. It's in charcoal gray, and getting them up was tough because of my leg. Once it was up, it was fine, but so I can't wear things like this for the next little while. I wish I could be more upbeat. I so wish. I'm sorry. See you soon. Okay, I am back after one of the most stressful days I've had in this time period to date. Wow, where do I start? I gotta figure out how to close this thing because I want to show it to you. Okay. I went for my session and I got picked up by
call from.
So how fitting is it that it's pouring outside? Why not? Okay, let me get to the saga of today. I left my house. My friend Linda couldn't take me today. I was not able to drive myself because the pain was really bad, and Linda convinced me to call somebody. So I spoke to Demetra, and thankfully she was able to take. What made it good on several levels is that I could talk to her, and I could talk to her easily about this. She had her own bout with breast cancer 3 years ago, and she went much the same course, but she also had chemo, which she said was hell. So I guess I should be grateful that I am not facing that at this point, and I have got my fingers and toes crossed that this is worth it, that it works. In any case, my biggest issue is the pain from the position they put me in on that table. I cannot tolerate it. It's horrible. It's really horrible. So what I need to do is I need to have something that will really address the pain, because they told me they cannot change my position at all. And the doctor did tell me that on rare occasions they have redone a treatment plan to accommodate problems. He said, but he doesn't like to do it on a couple of levels. Number one, it delays everything, and it doesn't maximize the effect of the radiation when it's stopped midway. So we have to find some way for my body to be able to tolerate this, I pray. In any case, he prescribed a tramadol for me today, and I told him I needed something that would do something for the pain, but something that was not so heavy duty that I was going to be out of it. So I'm hoping that this does it. I am told that when taking tramadol, he told me, I think, did he say 2 things showed up not to take with tramadol? That it was that they had interaction issues with it, and that was the Xanax, which is fine because I really haven't been using that anyway. So I think I hopefully should be okay with this, and I will give that a try and pray to God that I can just get through this with my back and my leg. It's that nerve pain when laying in that position for the extended period of time. It does something to that whole leg, where for the last 2 treatments, the last 2 treatment spots, I was literally moaning in pain. It's not easy. It's really not. Okay, so let me take you back to when she got me to the place. She drives up, tells me she's going to let me off. I should go in. I should go downstairs and she'll park the car and she'll meet me. Okay, great. So, my phone rings just as I'm getting out of the car. It was my neighbor telling me, where am I, that my front door is open and my dogs are running around on the street. I thought I would die. I live on a busy street. They could get killed. It was terrifying. So 2 of them out of the 3 were out. She managed to corral 1 of them and get them back in the house, and then she slammed the door, so it was locked. And then the other one took off, so it was a question of finding him. And she saw him at one point, and she started calling to him, but apparently he got frightened of her and he ran away. So she went looking for him. Now she had to get in her car with her mother-in-law and drive around the neighborhood to try to find him for me. So I am eternally grateful to all my angels today. I wound up calling one of the girls in my office who lives near me and asking her if she happened to be home. If she was, could she help out? She said no, she was at the office, but she said she was going to leave right then and come back and look for the dog. So she wound up taking 2 other girls from the office, and they together started coming around to try to find him. During that time, I'm still waiting to be called in for my appointment, and now the stress level, needless to tell you, is through the roof. I can't leave there. I cannot not have my appointment. It was the day I get to see the radiation oncologist as well. I had to do all of it. I could not do a thing to change anything, so it was not good. And thank God she found him. She wound up taking him home with her, which was really sweet. She has a very big dog, and I was concerned about it. She put her own dog in a cage, and she took my dog and put him up on the bed. He was laying in bed with her and sleeping. So I managed to get through the day. I'm still alive. I don't have the tramadol yet because they haven't told me it's ready from the pharmacy yet. So on that note, let me show you this little gizmo that I got that I thought would help me with my doing my videos if I'm in the car or if I'm in a situation where I need something kind of portable, but at the same time I guess it sticks. Now it's got this cellophane kind of thing on it, and I tried to use it with the cellophane because I found out when I took the cellophane off and stuck it to my desk that it was like gluey, and it was not coming off my desk for anything in this world. And I said, I can't do that. I can't have it like that. So this is the way it looks, and this is the way it functions apparently. So this arm opens. This is the part that holds your phone. It stretches. You can bend it this way. You can bend it this way. You can have it this way. So there are lots of configurations that you can make work with this, and you can get it considerably higher using this. It appears to be pretty good. It was very inexpensive. I got it, I believe I got it on Tanga, but I'll have a link below for wherever it was that I got it. And I think it's going to be great if I use it the regular way. I will tell you, trying to use it and lock it down, it has this lockdown mechanism on the bottom. That's really good because it has this loose thing, and when you lock it down, it locks it into place. Problem is, of course, there's nothing to keep it stuck to the place unless you take this off, and I don't want anything stuck to my desk at this point. So I'm going to see how I can best use it. There's got to be a way. There has to be an easy way to make this work, I'm hoping. And we'll see. I'll let you know as I continue to play with it. But for now, it was a nice, inexpensive option I actually got 2 of them. One I thought I'd keep in the house and one I would keep for the dashboard of the car so that I can vlog without worrying about the phone falling down. That is my story for today. I'm exhausted. All that food that I bought yesterday, I have to tell you, unless I'm getting it from a really nice restaurant where it's really quality food, I don't love a lot of prepared foods. They taste very commercial to me, and it's not who I am. It's not what I like. Today I had a little piece of the meatloaf. I hated it. It tasted so commercial. The only thing I really liked was that cheese lasagna, so I took another small slice of that. And I was going to do the grilled chicken as well, but I decided to save that for tonight, so I'm going to have the grilled chicken tonight. The grilled chicken is good. The chicken franchise was good. We'll see about the meatball. I suspect it's going to be another one of those things where I say I'm not doing this again. When I'm able, I want to get to a store where I can buy frozen strawberries. I already froze some bananas, and I want to make myself my banana, strawberry banana ice cream. So I will do that and see how that works out. I lived through it. It's another day, 9 days down, a lot to go. 16 to go. Okay. By the end of this week, I'm almost half done. I'll look at it that way. Today's Tuesday. 3 more days to a 3-day weekend. If I can only survive the next 3 days, that's all I have to worry about. 3 days. We're on countdown. I will see you as soon as I'm able. Take care.